And first up, let's get your details of what took place at the Council of Ministers meeting, where a detailed briefing on the Rafale issue was held. We understand that the Defence Secretary as well as the National Security Advisor Ajit Doval briefed the Council of Ministers on Rafale. This was a 20 to 30-minute presentation that was played out. 6 to 7 crucial talking points were also discussed as far as the Rafale deal itself is concerned. We understand that there was a complete threadbare discussion on the deal. This was a presentation that was given by the Defence Secretary as well as the NSA. Let's go across to Payal Mehta for details on this. Payal, get us up to speed with what your sources tell you about that Council of Ministers meeting.
Well, of course, it was an important Council of Ministers meeting, Akshita, today, where, of course, the Rafale deal was discussed threadbare, because, one has to understand that this issue has been used very, very strongly and politically by the Congress party, and obviously the government does not want to be on the back foot, and that's one of the reasons that, apart from a couple of other presentations that were made, today in the Council of Ministers, the Defence Secretary and in particular the NSA, both, were part of that presentation, and that presentation lasted for about 20 to 25 minutes, is what we are told. The entire Council of Ministers, including the Prime Minister himself, was present during this presentation. They were given to understand, they were given 6 to 7 talking points, and like we've been saying, that there are certain aspects of the deal in terms of what the Congress has been talking, but how will the BJP counter it? How will the Union Ministry, how will the Union Government counter it? It was very important that even several other ministers who do not have much to do in terms of these defence deals, etc., they also be aware of what the position of the stated position of the government is. So that's the reason that this particular presentation holds a lot of key, because they've seen and they've realized that Rahul Gandhi has been spearheading this entire attack on the Union government, in particular with reference to Rafale, and they would like all the ministers to be aware of what the deal was, and that's one of the reasons that the presence of the NSA was also very important. Of course, the Defence Secretary would be hands-on as far as this is concerned. We've already seen, Akshita, today how the Indian Air Force has been fronted by the government to tell people and tell them that there is nothing wrong with this Rafale deal. The fact that the Congress party is putting up a concocted story. So all of this are being done as part of that exercise, because the Congress has been doing press conference after press conference in state after state.
All right, Payal, thanks for joining us with the details of the Council of Ministers meet. The NSA and the Defence Secretary briefing the ministers about the Rafale deal. We understand it was a crisp 20 to 30-minute presentation that was given.